Removing the charge pipes should be pretty easy now that we have the intercooler off. So we're going to be undoing these bolts right here, that bolt right there, that bolt on the other side. This whole assembly will come out. You got to remove these boys right here. That's just like the air line for the vacuum. And then there's another hose down there. All right. And this guy, we got to remove this guy too. These things are just caps, so this whole thing will come right off. So yeah, take these guys out. Should be easy. Pop these hoses off. Ooh, there's pressure in there. That guy. That connector. Anything else? There's another pressure line down here. So I got all these lines removed. Next, we're just going to remove that bolt right there and remove this clamp, and this whole thing should come right out because the intercooler is already disconnected. See? What a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Finally, something's behaving. Pop these bolts off. Oh, dang, that's tight. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's really tight. Get this side. These hose clamps I've already loosened. This right here, and you just pull this off. And then you should be able to pull this whole assembly out very carefully. Yeah. So here's a stock charge pipe next to the OEM one. So let's start off with this side. Obviously, this is the OEM one. All the electronics needs to be transferred to this guy. This is way bigger, dude. Look at this, dude. And then this, it's got a little coating on there. It kind of feels like undercoating. So I'm not sure if that's for heat or if it's just for looks. And then the other side right here, we got this dude, way bigger than this one. Again, we got to transfer all this stuff over. And as you can see, this is tiny. This is like, this middle part is so small compared to this big boy. And then it's got its own hardware, and that should be it. These hoses go to the turbo, so one right there. Don't forget your clamps. I could probably do with a smaller clamp, to be honest, but I will just use what they have in the kit. That way you guys know how to install it per Afe. There you go. And this clamp will only go this way because it's gonna hit the belt if you flip it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing is huge. It's got a little spring right there to keep constant pressure so nothing comes loose under boost. All right, cool. One there and one there. And we're gonna drop the charge pipe. This is gonna be tricky, but just take your time so you don't scratch anything up. Just gonna slide these guys in. It's a pain in the ass, I know, but it'll get in there as long as you just take your time. You move the clamps out of the way for now. Now, slide this in the turbo. Woo! Man, that was tight. Okay. All right. Here you go, baby. This is a really tight fit, I'll tell you that. There's like no wiggle room here. Yo, this is insane how tight everything is here. So I got the pipes fully installed. One thing I really like to do is cut these guys right here and then add a little vacuum cap so I don't cut myself. And it looks cleaner. I did that with all of them right there. And this took me forever because I wanted to clock these clamps so all those things are hidden. And it just looks so much better when all those little studs are hidden. So that's hidden over there. All the hoses, sensors, everything is put back into place. And on this side, you can see that's the pipe ready for my new intercooler. So we're gonna be swapping out the intercooler to the BMS one. And we're gonna do that tomorrow because I got other plans today. I don't wanna do this all day.